everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now if you are new here, my name is Tammy and I am the owner of Lanacia Candle Company. So welcome to my channel, and for those of you who have been here before, welcome back. Now I have gotten a request to do a video on showing wax melts. I make wax melts alongside my candles, and I also use wax melts when I'm not using my candles. So today this video is all about wax melts, and I'm going to try and demonstrate it for those of you out there. Now, I am not going to continue on with this intro. I want to get started, so let's jump into it. So recently when I was doing my markets, I had a lot of people, a good amount of people, come up to my table, and as they're looking over my candles, they're also looking at my wax melts, but they wasn't quite sure what they were. I got a lot of people that thought that they were some type of soap product, and then others who thought they were some type of skincare product. But I had to tell them, no, these are wax melts. They are the alternative to candles. So when I realized that a lot of people don't know what they are, it made me think, well, maybe I need to demonstrate some of this to them at the market, or inform them a little bit better about what wax melts are. So you've probably seen them before in stores like Dollar Tree. They're always next to the candles, a ton of them. Maybe Walmart or Target or any of those stores that sells candles. They always have the candles, and then they have these little things that's inside these plastic containers that are wax melts. Well, those wax melts, for those of you that don't know, they are little wax tarts that act as carriers of fragrance oils when they're heated up. So they probably look like this, and you've seen them before. They have 6 cavities full of wax tarts that are inside, and you can pretty much use them in your home to fragrance up the home, or maybe you want to use them at the office, seeing as you can't light a candle. I don't know any company out there that will allow you to light a candle during work days, well, work hours. But you can also use them in your home office, your office outside of your home, or anywhere you want to just give a certain type of ambiance to your space without having to light a candle. So you're probably asking yourself, well, why use wax melts when I could go ahead and use a candle? Well, with wax melts, the good thing about these things here is that they can go anywhere, last anywhere from 12 to 24 hours, whereas to a candle usually burns around 4 hours is the standard, or maybe 8 hours if you really want to push it. And there are many different ways that you can use these wax melts here. The alternative to burning it is you can put a couple of cubes inside a ceramic bowl or a shallow dish, and you can place it in a sunny spot. Now when the sun heats up that dish, of course it's going to melt the wax melt. Sorry, it's going to melt the wax melt, and it's going to release the fragrance oil into the air. You can also use them in ceramic tea light holders, as pictured right on the side of me there. These holders, you put a couple of cubes on top of the dish. Most of them have a dish on top. You put your little tea light into the open space, the little cubby hole, and you light it, and it acts as a warmer and can release your fragrance that way as well. Now the other way you can use your wax tarts here, might as well say tarts because it's the same thing. The other way you can use your wax tarts or your wax melts is how I use it. Now I went on Amazon and I purchased one of these. This is an electric wax warmer, and it's a ceramic dish. It's kind of similar to the ceramic tea light holder. Only thing is you don't need a tea light for this. Now I purchased this I already have one in my room, but I purchased this to try and demonstrate it at the market. Now, the last time I took it with me and tried to demonstrate it, two things happened. The first was my power battery that I take with me to markets that don't supply electricity and that I don't really need to pay for if I have that power adapter there. When I plugged it up, it didn't work. So it just it was an epic fail for me on that part. But the other thing was I didn't quite test it, so I'm not sure if this one even really works. But we are going to test it today to see if it works, and we are going to go ahead and we are going to do some wax melts. So we are going to use this one here, and we are going to test out what it's like, and I'm going to show you how you can use the wax melts with the electric warmer. So I have it plugged up, and yes, it does work. The light is on. It's not supposed to be on, but the light is on. There, I just clicked it off. But this is the electric warmer that I purchased off of Amazon. I think it was around maybe $10-12. So they are relatively cheap, and they do work. My one in my bedroom looks similar to this one, but as you can see, this is the dish that you're going to put your wax melts in, and this is the hot plate here. It's a little warm, but this is the hot plate. This is what's going to heat up your dish. So if you have a ceramic tea light holder, then this would be the equivalent to that tea light that you put in there. So we are going to test it out. I have it plugged up here, and we are going to test out a couple of these just so I can show you what it looks like. All right, so I have my warmer here, and I have my wax melts here. So I'm going to take out probably about 3 of these, and I'm simply going to place it into the dish. You know what? Let's take out 4. I'm going to place them in the dish, and I'm going to turn it on. Now that I have my wax melts in there, I'm going to turn it on. And as you can see, the light is on. I do not recommend picking it up once it's fully heated, but this is going to take a couple of minutes to heat up, and when it does, I'm going to come back and we're going to see the difference between now and then. So we're back, and as you can see, all the wax melts have melted. That really just took, it was zoomed out for you guys, but that really just took probably about, I want to say about 6-7 minutes to melt them down. Could have been less. I really wasn't keeping time, but it, as you see, it doesn't really take long for them to melt, and it also doesn't really take long for the scent to start coming through. Because I'm close to it, of course, it smells a lot stronger. But as you go through the room, um, you start to smell it a little more and more and more. Because this is my living room and I only put 4 hearts in there, it's not going to really scent up the room fully. It's going to probably do like half the room, and then the other half will be like a light scent of it. But the more you put on there, I've noticed the stronger the scent goes. So probably about, for my room in that pack, I would probably do 6, so half of the pack, because there's 12 hearts in there. I would do 6, and that would more than likely fill up the room and give the whole space a nice mahogany aroma. The scent is coming through quite nicely. So this is how the wax melts work with an electric wax warmer, and it would do the same results with the first method I talked about, where you put it into the sunlight, and also with the ceramic tea light holder, this will work as well. So that is how wax melts work. This little quick demonstration. I hope you all learned from it. Me, like many other wax melt users, we see these as an alternative to candles and light and flame. So if you're the type of person that doesn't want to have the responsibility of lighting a flame, and you simply want to use a wax warmer in a ceramic dish, or and the sun method, or electric wax warmer, then this is the perfect way for you to do so. It does the same, it has the same results as a candle would, and the best part about it is that they can stay on for longer and last longer. The only thing I will tell you though is to make sure that you light candles, you use it safely, you keep it away from children and animals, because you know, children and animals, they can knock things over. And then you just keep it in a space that open space that can't cause any issues where the hot wax falls. Make sure that it's in open space, and that, you know, you're just keeping an eye on it from time to time, so that it doesn't overheat maybe, or so that the oil doesn't fall out while you're not there. But yeah, I really enjoy wax melts. I really enjoy making them as well as using them. And I want to like have this as a display at my markets going forward, so that people can understand and know what the wax melts are and how they work. So if you're shopping around for wax melts, and they have ones that are made with paraffin soy, paraffin type blend soy, they also have ones with soy, they have ones with beeswax. There is a variety of them out there. Depending on what you see fit for you, I say always make sure you research and look at the ingredients on the back of the packs. I try my best to list that mines are toxin free. I make them with soy wax, with a hard soy wax, so I make sure that I list it on my packages so that people know. But these are a nice alternative to burning candles for those who don't want the hassle of lighting a flame. And as I said earlier, they do last longer. So that was it for today's video. Just a little quick run through of wax melts. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all run out and go and get you a wax warmer and buy you some wax melts. But yeah, these are pretty interesting to have. And just to walk into a room and smell that aroma it just makes you feel a different way. It makes you feel uplifted. It makes you feel stress-free. It makes you feel calmer than when you was about 2 seconds before stepping in there. So I definitely recommend, if you're not a fan of lighting candles that you go the wax melt way, and that is a nice alternative. But that was it for today's video, because I can talk on and on and on, as you all know. If you enjoyed this type of video and would like to see more little demonstrations, then I could probably fit that in. I could probably find other stuff and demonstrate it for you all. But if you like this one, then please hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you could be notified when the next new video comes out. Now, you can follow me on Instagram. All my links are in the description down below. And also the link to my Etsy shop is in the description down below as well. Now, with all of that out of the way, I'm going to now continue to test more of these products that I'm working on. Most of them are coming along quite nicely. I still have to do more research, and some might be ready sooner than later, which I'm excited for. So until next time, I want you all to enjoy the rest of your week, and don't forget to show yourself a little more appreciation. So until then, this is Tammy saying, take care, everyone.